Hey guys, welcome to my channel! Guys, it's the Twin Flames Collective reading. Hello. Are you super pumped? I'm super pumped, can you tell? Why am I super pumped? Well, I'll tell you why. I am what you call a divine feminine twin flame. That's right. And my twin flame, who is a woman, is what you call divine masculine. And she is permanently in my life, and life is good, and life is grand, and I love it. This is the best shit ever. Why is this the best shit ever? Is it because of her? No. She is a bonus. She is a byproduct of the spiritual work that I'm doing. And guys, that's a little bit of a misnomer when we say the spiritual work that I'm doing, right? Because people, they think in terms of action. And they think it's like, because the new agey woo-woo junk, the kind of pop culture-y version of spirituality and twin flames, which is not actually spirituality or twin flames for that matter. But it would have you believe that it's this long, arduous journey, and it's this just big, painful thing, and I got to do all this healing, and it's hard work, and I'm really rolling up my sleeves, and I'm working so hard. Yeah, it's so fucking difficult to do all this hard work and all this healing, and oh my God, and I got to face all my inner demons, and oh my God, it's so hard. It's just working, man. I'm just working so hard. Now, that's not all the way untrue, because at some point you kind of get to this place, and I can vouch because I've been doing this for several years now, where you've actually done a lot of that kind of stuff, and it really helps, guys. It really does when you look in there and, you know, look at the ghost in the machine, look at the beliefs that you have, you know. Now, that's not going to help you with your twin flame, but what I found is the longer I do this, the more holistically I approach everything. So in other words, the body and the mind, I'm now minding what's going on in there, right? More than I ever have before. You start with the spiritual part first, though. But the spiritual part is what you are, the soul, right? Remember, body, mind, soul, this is what comes first. That's what your twin flame is trying to get you to do. And then the other two components, the body and the mind, you start to work on those as well. And now it's at the point where, am I working? Is it work? Am I even looking at that stuff? Is it like again, like I'm rolling up my sleeves and I'm working really hard. Look at the muscles. Well, I don't know. Anyway, no, not exactly. I hope this is making sense to you, guys. If you're watching this card reading, you don't need to worry about that stuff right now. I will tell you exactly what you need to worry about in just a second. But where I was going with this first little bit was, guys, I feel so freaking fabulous all the time. And I'm just joyfully living my life and doing what I do, and I love what I do. And you might be sitting there, probably most of you watching are not. Probably most of you watching are like, Kurt, that's great. I'm happy for you. But, you know, you're going to get one or two negative ninnies that are like, well, that's easy for you to say. And to that, I would say, touche. It is easy for me to say. Would you care to join me up here living a joyful, happy, abundant, awesome, kick-ass life? Doesn't that sound great? You can do that. You can do that. And no, I'm not working hard at life. I'm not. It's not hard to do this spiritual work. I just get out of bed every day and I fucking love what I do. And I on purpose make sure that I love what I do. Right? Right. I feel good. I feel joy. I feel peace. I feel serenity. And guys, there's stuff that goes wrong in my life all the time. Right? Like my basement just flooded for the second time. And I had to have the crew come by and suck up the water, and then have somebody else come back and reassess why it's doing that. All right, let's try this now to fix it, because we tried one fix. It didn't work, obviously. And guys, that's a real headache. Let me tell you, when your basement floods, it's a pain in the ass to fix it. Okay? And clean up the mess, and the whole house smells like a wet sock. And the car needed repairs, and the blah, 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 things that are going on, and the blah, 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 blah. And I just go through the motions of life, and I do the blah, 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 and I don't sweat it, and I'm just loving it. And there's other things that happen that are amazing, and it's all amazing, actually, even the bad things. Even the bad times are good. La, da, 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 da. Right? Okay, so I just wanted to impart that. It's not this hard spiritual work, and I'm like rolling up my sleeves, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm working so hard. No, I just feel joy. Now, why? How did I get here? Well, I did have to crawl through the valley of pain, right? And then you emerge like the phoenix from the ashes. And then you're like, oh my God, I'm a beautiful eagle, and I can fly, and this is the shit, and I feel good all the time, and I don't care, and I'm going to live happily ever after, thank you. And you should too, you watching. And if you're watching this reading, you may kind of be in and out of the rising through the ashes part. And it takes a minute, depends, right? And I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you speed that up right now. Listen up. So what I said is I'm going to talk about with you, ooh, the Knight of Cups. Oh, yeah, Divine Feminine. I want to kiss you and love you forever, Divine Feminine. So, guys, your twin flame, they come in. Oh, come on, camera. Don't start this shit. Your twin flame, they come in. They trigger the breakdown of your ego personality, right? And it's painful, and it's horrible, and it's the worst shit ever, and it's this fucking obsessive thinking, and the sense of meaninglessness that you experience, and the like being in a place of desperation all the time, and you're checking their social media a million times a day, and on and on and on. Okay, we get that, right? Fine. So all you need to do to start with is remember who you are. You are the consciousness. That's the spirit, right? That's the soul. That's the spiritual part. The other stuff, the psychological and metaphysical stuff, don't worry about that right now, guys. You can worry about that stuff later. I mean, if you want to join my manifesting course, Manifest Your Dream Life, you can do that if you're ready for that, but just focus on the introduction to the journey right now, which is consciousness. That's step one. The manifesting stuff, that comes later. The feeling good all the time, that comes later. And you might feel good right now, but what I'm talking about is the first step of your journey. The first step is slowing down energetically and increasing your baseline of joy, which comes from that inner place of consciousness, of the non-duality of being, right? And that's your twin flame. You are your twin flame. That is the core. That's what you are. The mind is what you have, right? Right. Okay, guys, at the bottom of the deck, we got the Knight of Wands. And what a swaggerly dude he is. The Knight of Wands. Sexy. Sexy. You sexy motherfucker. Okay. So, and guys, check it out. Four of Pentacles for your connecting energy with Divine Masculine. Yeah, I sense a lot of regret on the part of Divine Masculine here in this reading, all right? I'm just going to say that up front. We're going to get deeper into that. All right, Divine Feminine, the Moon, in reverse, in the subconscious, for you, Divine Feminine, recent past. So, for you, my friend, this is all about embracing the mystery, and you don't want to do it. And I can't blame you because, again, when you are starting out on this very painful journey, it is exactly that. It's very painful, the obsessive thinking, the sense of meaninglessness, the dark night of the soul, right? The desperation, the crying, right? All of the fucked up things that you were going through, and you don't know what's going to happen. You've got this sense of knowing that you were meant to be with this person, or that they're special somehow, or whatever it is, and it just doesn't make sense to you. How can these things all be happening and this person is ghosting me, rejecting me, keeping me at an arm's length, blocking me, whatever they're doing? It seems contradictory, and you don't want to embrace the mystery, and I can't blame you for that, because we're used to living through the ego personality, the mind, and believing that we can understand all the answers, and that's just not happening this time, and it's extremely frustrating for you. That's why it's strength next to the Five of Pentacles in reverse for you, Divine Feminine. Recent past, again, this is the past, quick review of the past, right? But there is something deeper here that you are supposed to be doing energetically that has something other to do than with the physical person. Divine Feminine, so-called, right? I'm Divine Feminine, you're Divine Feminine, so-called. It's actually not based on gender. It's yin and yang, alpha, omega, plus, minus, good, bad, past, future, duality, right? That's what really is going on. People just call it DM, DF, and that's fine. But the gender labels are just pointing you at the deeper underlying concept here, which is duality, right? That's how the mind functions. And you are also at the same time. So remember, body, mind, soul. The mind is the duality. It's the contradiction. It's, I don't understand why all these opposing things are taking place. It's the doubt, okay? Now the soul, which is what you are, and remember, you and your twin flame are the same soul. That's the knowing. So listen up. That's this strength card, right? So again, you have this knowing, this intuitive hunch, let's just call it. And that's actually a pretty good thing to call it. That there is something deeper going on here than just the physical person. You've got this nagging suspicion that there is something else that I'm supposed to be up to here. Okay, you've got this knowing that there's something more to this journey than the person. You follow me? Okay, does that make sense? Now the mind is also going, well, I don't know what that is. I got to figure out what it is. And then on top of that, it doesn't help that the internet is blowing you up with all kinds of bad information. And I'm not trying to put anybody down. It's just, that's the internet. That's the internet for you, right? You're going to get good information, bad information, and everybody's just trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Let's face it, it's not like anybody's trying to take advantage of you. I mean, there's a couple of people out there who I think might be trying to take advantage. But for the most part, I think people try to do good. Okay, so it doesn't help that there's information on the internet telling you mission and healing and clearing karma and all this kind of stuff. So that's the mind. Remember, body, mind, soul. The mind is, I don't understand, I have to figure it out. The soul is the deeper knowing. And even Divine Masculine is feeling it. Look at this. Okay, 8 of Pentacles in the subconscious for Divine Masculine. I know I got to work on myself. Right. But Divine Feminine, you personally, it's like, well, I have that urge, Kurt. You kind of left me hanging. What do I do? Right. It's not the doing. It's the being. That knowing that there's something deeper going on here, or perhaps a knowing that you and your twin flame are going to be together, or whatever it is, that deeper hunch, that intuitive hunch that you have, okay? That is where you need to go. And at the same time, the mind is going, that doesn't make sense. What is that place? Please spell it out. Please name it for me. And what I'm telling you is you don't need to understand it or figure it out at all. This is not a journey of the mind. This is a journey of the soul. So Divine Feminine, what I'm telling you is that knowing, that intuition, that deeper knowing, that is the goal. That is the destination. Does that make sense? And if you would care to leave some comments in the comments section below, I would sure appreciate it if you can explain to me from your point of view, what is it exactly that you have experienced informationally from that deeper knowing? Please let me know in the comments section below. I do read your comments. And what I'm asking for is, so when you were given that intuition, that knowing about this journey, it's information, right? Thought is information too, but knowing, this deeper intuition, is information also. Can you please tell me what that information was for you? I'd love to see that feedback. right? If you would care to comment in the comment section below. And if it doesn't make sense, what I'm explaining, just say that. And, maybe somebody else can chime in and you guys can discuss what that is. Because that is the destination. That is the goal, guys. That's what I'm trying to tell you is it's the being, the soul. Your twin flame is your soul. So look at this. Okay, divine masculine, recent past, page of wands, and the page of cups in reverse, right? So it's like this walking contradiction. Okay, this is that yin and yang energy. Even divine masculine is confused about what they're supposed to do here. They might not be telling you that. They could be shit posting on social media about how fucking great their life is. It's not. It's actually falling apart. And they have a lot of regrets about doing the things they did to you or didn't do, right? Walking away, ghosting you, blocking, whatever it is, right? Just kind of the whole way they handled that thing. They're not so sure that was a good idea. That's why Four of Pentacles in reverse. But we've got this Knight of Wands for your connect, or for at the bottom of the deck. Sorry, at the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. Guys, they're pretty sure they screwed up and they owe you a big apology. Now, why is this happening? Well, it's because you're happening, divine feminine. You are becoming the thing that you already are. Now, if that doesn't make sense to you, I'll explain exactly what I'm talking about right now, but I just want to say this first. Remember, you might be sitting there thinking, well, I don't see divine masculine getting ready to make any apologies. Au contraire. That's why you watch tarot readings. You want to know what's going to happen. And I promise, if you see them shit posting on social media about how fucking great their life is, it ain't. Now, look at this, divine feminine. For you, we got Justice in reverse and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so this is you recognizing that you are the ultimate reconciler, divine feminine. You are that non-duality, okay? The way that it appears to work at the onset is when you are remembering who you are as the soul, as the experiencer, as the being, as the consciousness, that deeper knowing that you can't quite put your finger on, that's you, that you are that knowing. At the same time, it's like, well, wait, Kurt, I cannot put my finger on the knowing exactly what it is. I know that it's there. I can't name it. Maybe I can describe it. That's why I'm asking you in the comments below if you can describe to me what is the information about that knowing. Even if it's vague, what is that? What is the information there? What is being said? What is the hunch that you have, that deeper knowing? What is that? You believe you are the mind, ego, personality, right? That's who you believe you are. Everybody derives their sense of self from the mind. Remember, body, mind, soul. This is why I'm the world's leading twin flame coach, because I don't reinvent the wheel, guys. This is just ancient Zen spiritualism. If you believe you are the mind, then you believe that it is you who can't put your finger on the knowing. Do you see how that works? It's not confusing. If you derive your sense of self from the ego personality, that's why Justice is in reverse. If you derive your sense of self from the ego mind personality, just like everybody else on earth does, you believe you are the mind. That's your identity. You believe that it is you who cannot put your finger on the knowing. But what I'm telling you, and that's why the Eight of Wands comes out, you are the knowing. You are consciousness. You are deeper than thought. You just kind of forgot who you are. You believe you are the mind, right? You are actually that deeper consciousness, that knowing, that instinct. That is the true self, right? And what did I just describe? Ancient Zen spiritualism, the Tao, Buddhism, right? Buddha, Krishna, Jesus, ancient Christianity, Eckhart Tolle, Charlotte Jocko Beck, Michael Singer, Ram Dass, right? Paramahansa Yogananda, right? Real, actual spirituality, which is consciousness, which is your soul, which is your twin flame. Your twin flame is there, guys. That's how you access your twin flame. No healing, no fucking clearing karma, no balancing your inner feminine and masculine. You don't need to fix your inner child. You don't need to send healing energy to your divine masculine. I'm not saying it's bad to do inner child work, but that's not going to help you with this. That's the reason your twin flame runs. You focus on them, they focus on anything but you. That's the yin and yang, the duality of mind. So you have to go into the non-duality, monad, singularity consciousness of the soul, which is your twin flame. And that's when they come back. And that's exactly why these cards are coming out. That's it, because this is making sense to you. Everything that I'm saying is like music to your ears. Okay? On a very deep intuitive level, you're like, wait a minute. What the fuck? I understand what this guy is saying, right? You can understand the language that I speak. It's like I'm speaking a different language. If I said this kind of stuff to the layperson, they'd be like, what the fuck are you smoking, right? You guys understand me though. Right, so that's why it's death in reverse next to the Wheel of Fortune for Divine Masculine. What do you think Divine Masculine's going to do, you guys? Of course they're going to come crawling back with apologies flying out their ass. Just you wait, Divine Feminine. It's coming. Oh, buddy, it's coming. Guys, go watch my free coaching videos. Check them out, man. I have an identifiable core teaching about twin flames. Go find my playlist. It's called How to Get Your Twin Flame. Go find that playlist. Make this night of wands happen, guys. Go watch my free coaching videos. Please don't just watch tarot readings. I am the world's leading twin flame coach. Maybe I've got some valuable information in my free coaching videos. Go find that playlist. How to Get Your Twin Flame is the name of that playlist. It's like the greatest hits. Let's do an oracle card, guys. And as always, if you want to work with me, if you want to work with the best, the world's leading twin flame coach, it's not expensive, guys. I don't charge thousands of dollars. It's super affordable. You can sign up right now for as little as $300 or $400, not $3,000 or $4,000. And I even have payment plans. You can get started for $60, $70. Sign up for my twin flame coaching. It's called the Introduction to the Journey, not the manifesting course. Don't sign up for the manifesting course to get your twin flame back. You got to sign up for the Introduction to the Journey, and you can do the manifesting stuff later, okay? You got to start with the introduction to the journey, right? It's your first step. It's like I was explaining in the beginning of the video, right? Go sign up today. It's really comprehensive, guys. Unbelievable. 8.5-hour long instructional video course. I will give you action steps you can implement right now to shut down the obsessive thinking and shift energetically into the soul, which is that deeper knowing, right? That deeper consciousness. Shift energetically into the soul. And that means you can't understand how to do it. You can't think your way there. There's no figuring out involved. It's being. It's deeper than thought. Now, when you're done with the instructional video course, which you get to keep forever and watch again and again, you and I get to talk either in a one-on-one or in a group setting on my Get Your Twin Flame spiritual coaching calls, up to 4 calls a week, guys. That's like 8 additional hours of live coaching. You can talk directly to me or my 2 coaches assisting me, Andrea. You may have noticed her on my YouTube channel. She is my head coach, and she is fucking on point, guys. She is fucking on point, man. She's really, really good at explaining this shit, just like I am. Guys, sign up today. You can talk to her. You can talk to me. I got another coach. You can do a one-on-one. The group calls are recorded. If you want to do the one-on-one, that's optional. Group calls, everybody gets a free trial when you purchase your package. Gold, silver, doesn't matter. But sign up, guys. Get on those group coaching calls. The calls are recorded. The call times are staggered, so wherever you are in the world, there should be a time that works for you. If not, the calls are recorded. There's also the secret, closed, private Facebook group, not my public New World All-Star group now, but the private, closed Facebook group. Nobody can see who is in there or what we're doing in there. Your friends, family, they're not going to be able to see. It's all confidential. It's all private. And it's a community. There's 370 students in there right now that you can connect with that are all on this journey, and they're doing it right. So wherever you are in the world, any time of the day, anywhere in the world, get into that group, tag us, ask us your questions. You're going to get the right answer. And you're usually going to get the right answer from the community too. And you'll have the opportunity to make friends and talk to us. There's exclusive content in there. And that's not all. That's not all. Again, I've got payment plans, $60, $70. And you're in, guys. You get full access to the videos with your first payment. It's comprehensive. It's thorough. We do the best job we possibly can to help you. And it's affordable. Guys, sign up today. Change your life. Change your life for good. Guys, card number 27. Flip it upside down. Question your beliefs. That's why this 4 of Pentacles is coming out, guys. with the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And I really get it. I really do, guys. You got to flip the script on this shit, right? You are not your mind. You are not the ego. You're not the personality. All of the new agey, hippy dippy stuff on the internet about twin flames, just forget about that stuff, guys. And again, I'm not saying I'm better than anybody else, but that's way too complicated, and all that really does is make your twin flame run harder, and you know that. Guys, look, Divine Feminine, the world in the subconscious, and then we got the Ten of Pentacles next to the Queen of Swords. Bingo, Divine Feminine. It's time. It's time for you to have everything that you ever wanted in life. This is your spiritual journey. How did I start out this video? By explaining that I feel so fucking good all the time. And that is my truth. And I'm feeling that every single day. I don't worry about a damn thing, guys. And I'm absolutely fearless. And that is your destination, Divine Feminine. And you know that. That's that knowing. Not the understander, not the doubt of the mind. The knowing of the soul. The knowing of the soul. Okay, Divine Masculine. Right, so King of Swords in the subconscious. And then, here we go, guys. I'm sorry. Oops, I fucked up. How do I make it up to you? Knight of Cups and the Three of Wands in reverse. Right, Divine Masculine. Yeah, lots of regret. They need to make amends with you, Divine Feminine. And hey, it's going to even look good and sound good, and I think they're going to mean it this time. Why are they doing that? Because you're not really focusing on them like you used to. You're going within, you're doing your spiritual journey, and that's all you're thinking about, talking about, worried about, focused on, not even giving a thought to your twin flame, going within, creating spaciousness in your life, living the true spiritual journey. That's how you get your twin flame back. The twin flame journey is really just the true spiritual journey. That's all this is, guys. It's simple. Simple, simple, simple. Oh my goodness, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a like. Also, please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button when you subscribe, because if you don't hit the bell button when you subscribe, you will not get notifications whenever I post one of my awesome YouTube videos. I'll be back tomorrow, Saturday, Andrea, and then me on Sunday. I love you guys. Bye.